that looks like its face has been hit by a spade?
Yeah.
Yeah, like old flat face.
Yeah, pretty much, bless him. He did pull the short straw with that one.
What, by being a Persian cat?
Yeah. It's because he can't be very expressive, because it's like his face has been frozen.
Yeah, the Persian cats remind me of really, really obese people. Because you know when they get so fat that they lose all the features in their face because the fat takes over. So they've only got like tiny little eyes, and then the rest of their face sag, and they just look constantly pissed off. That's what Persian cats remind me of. Persian cats remind me of obese, angry people waiting for food.
Your analogies kill me every time. Oh my god.
Oh,
It's
God.
just wonderful shit that comes out of your mouth.
It's just, I don't know where it comes from. There's absolutely zero filter.
You are gifted, my friend.
If only it was a superpower and I could make lots and lots of money from it.
Yeah, well, see, only time will tell.
We will see. Oh, I would, while we're on the radio, like to wish Robert Mugabe happy birthday. He's 91, still going strong.
Guys, fuck off.
Proves that being a hateful dictatorship bastard will keep you young and keep you going. Honestly, what the fuck? How is he still alive?
I don't know. I really don't know. He should have, cocked it years ago.
Oh, he should have been fucking shot. Honestly, just ridiculous. He's got to, like, any day now. He's surely on borrowed time. Either that or he's like sucking the souls out of the people that he's murdered.
Yeah, this is true.
He's going to be around long before anybody else fucking dies. He'll be around longer than Cher at this rate.
And that is a long time.
Oh god, that is forever.
Yeah, immortal.
Immortal Cher.
If she could turn back time.
Well, she kind of has with her face, hasn't she? It's pulled so bloody far back. She's got bulldog clips holding it up now. And of course, sadly, we lost Leonard Nimoy this week, which was really sad. Because he's proper awesome. Not so much in the recent Star Trek films. Do feel a little bit sad that he got involved with those, but do you know what? Leonard Nimoy, don't care. He was on Big Bang Theory, which makes me happy.
Oh, that is genius. I've not seen that episode.
And of course, there is the immortal Bilbo Baggins song that we will never ever forget. I don't think you've seen it.
No.
It's terrible. It's so beyond terrible. It makes my heart ache.
Bilbo Baggins song.
Yes. Oh yes. I shall send you a link. I'll find it and WhatsApp it to you. But he was also in an episode of Columbo, as was William Shatner.
Ooh.
Yes. So Columbo had managed to
sex it up a bit.
Well, no, he'd managed to arrest most of the Starship Enterprise, I was going to say.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think Burns was in one as well. Dr. McCoy, I'm sure he was. In fact, I'm sure he was in one. Yes, he was, because he was a senator in it. Very funny. So yeah, Columbo has arrested 3 members of the Star Trek Enterprise. What's Poirot ever done?
What's Poirot ever done?
Yeah.
He's the greatest detective who ever lived.
In the world ever.
Ever. Yeah. Oh yeah, tons better than bloody fucking Sherlock. Don't even start that with me.
What, is that the new Sherlock or Sherlock Holmes in general?
Sherlock Holmes in general. The new Sherlock with Benedict Cumberdick and...
I haven't seen that. I mean, do you know what I don't understand? I don't understand why so many women find him like super, super attractive.
I know, right? I mean, okay, that's easy for me to say, being gay
exactly.
and all. But still, like, I could, look at a man and say, oh, he's got quite attractive features, blah, blah, blah. But, oops, I didn't put my phone on silent.
No, I know, that was me.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, it was me sending you Bilbo Baggins.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I don't understand the big hype with him. I really don't.
No, I don't. I mean, it's not that he's a terrible actor. I just don't think he's not like, oh my God, he's so amazing. I mean, saying that, I haven't seen him in a great deal of things. I saw him in Star Trek, the recent one, and bearing in mind the whole film is fucking terrible, didn't help. But I just didn't think that his performance was particularly worthy of thinking, oh yeah, it was really good. It didn't stand out to me at all. And I haven't really seen anything that I thought that he was worthy of the hype. It's just very strange.
It is very strange. Oh my god, I've got something to tell you, right? Are you a massive fan of J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter?
It's not not massively,
It's
but
not your
that's
cup of
mainly
tea.
because when it started to get popular and stuff, I was already an adult. So I was
Okay.
already going out. Don't forget, I've got like 10 years on you, something ridiculous
Mm,
like that. So yeah, I mean, I watch the films, but that's
yeah.
only just because they're funny to watch, and I like to pretend there's lots of innuendo, like "Get out your wand, Harry." That's hilarious. Kills me every fucking time.
Okay, I see what you mean. I'm a massive, massive fan. I mean, Harry Potter and Poirot are on par. Like, seriously, I have so much
Really?
love for it. Yeah, yeah, because I grew up with the books and the films, and so it kind of influenced my childhood and mapped it as well, if you know what I mean. And so anyway,
Okay.
I'm a massive fan. I was at work the other day. I was in the ladies' toilet, so I went, I finished my business and I went to wash my hands, as you do, because, you don't want to be that person that hasn't washed their hands because that's just scabby.
Yeah, I've had women not wash their hands, and
And
I've
you
never been
judge them.
yeah, because I've never been able to identify who it is because I'm still sat having a piss. But I've heard them flush and leave, and I'm like, no, you didn't wash your fucking. And then I try and work out who it is by the footsteps. But
Oh
anyway,
my god, I
do
do
carry
the
on.
same.
Yeah, see, it's not just me.
No, it's
There must
toilet
be a way to
roulette.
tell who. Yes, there must be a way to tell who these women are. It's like, okay, is it clicky heels? Right. Okay, so then you look around and see who's wearing clicky heels, and you narrow it down to about 3 suspects, and then you look at which one looks like they're likely to be the dirtiest.
Yes. This is so true. It's like Poirot at work, honestly. It's brilliant. I
Exactly.
love that game. It's such a
Who
good
didn't
one.
wash their hands? It's not a good game. Let's be honest. It's a dangerous game, and I
It is
don't
a
know why they
dangerous
play
game.
it. But anyway, so you've washed your hands
Yeah. Well, I
in the
went to wash
toilet.
my hands, so I went to the middle sink. And the thing is, the hot tap, it comes out like fucking hellfire. It is so burning, honestly. From 0 to 2 seconds, it just gets really, really hot. So you can't use that tap because unless you want your skin to burn off, and you're going for that look,
Yeah,
then
kind of red, pinky, melty hand.
yeah, like, meshed up, your skin's peeling off, you can see your flesh, maybe a bit of bone as well. I hear that's
Probably
quite in these
screaming.
days. Yeah, toilet screamings, if you want to go for that, then totally do. But generally, I avoid it like the plague. And so I went to open the cold tap, and no water came out, and I squealed. I looked about, made sure nobody else was in the cubicle.
Hang on a minute, you squealed.
I did. I whipped my phone out and I did a quick little recording of it, of me opening the hot tap and water rushing out, and then me opening the cold tap and being no cold water. Because, and I tell you why.
This is the strangest fucking story I've heard. I mean, this is right. Sorry, yeah, carry on, because I need to know why water not coming out of a tap, unless you're in Africa where it's every fucking day, is amazing.
Oh, fuck off. Okay. So this is amazing because, like I mentioned, massive HP fan. I was geeking out to the max, right? And in the second movie and book, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, the entrance to the Chamber of Secrets is in the girls' lavatory. And it is the sink that the water doesn't come out from.
Right.
And that's why I got really, really excited, because I was thinking, oh my god, I found the entrance to it. And it was in the ladies' lavatory because no water was coming out. But now I haven't told anybody at work because I'm scared they're going to probably call the plumber to fix it. And I just like, it being there.
No, what they may do is possibly call the Priory, or they might call, what's that mental hospital down here where I am, where all the mentals live. Well, basically, they're going to call someone, they're going to bring you a nice white jacket that when they pop on, it's got really, really nice buckle detail down the back.
Oh, that's
and,
lovely. Yeah.
And it means that you get to hug yourself all fucking day.
Oh, that's brilliant. I like doing that.
Or they're going to look at you and you're going to be squealing, going, "Oh my god, it's the entrance to the Chamber of Secrets in the toilet!" And they're going to think, "Fucking kids, it's your generation. It is your generation that is going to ruin our fucking country.
Oh,
it's your
shut
generation
up.
that thinks that Hogwarts fucking exists. You're not going to vote in the next general election."
Oh, I
And
always vote. Ever since I turned 18, I vote.
Well, that's good. And that's just so you don't get kicked out by UKIP, really, isn't it? Though.
No.
Well, no, it's true though, because they want you and all yours out.
I know, but even though I was born here,
Farage is happy to have his fucking German wife here.
he's just an idiot.
But apart from that, yeah, water not coming out of a tap, not fucking magic.
It was, okay? It was a little thing that's made me smile, and I enjoyed it.
I would be more amazed if urine came out the tap, or blood, or fucking Ribena, or chocolate milk. If chocolate milk was, if you said I turned on that cold tap and it was fucking ice cold chocolate milk, I'd be like, shit, she's working at Google now.
Yep. God, do you think you can have that happen?
I'm sure you could. If you had a house bill, you'd be like, right, I've got some taps there. Chocolate milk in that one. Strawberry milk in that one.
Oh, Cass.
Banana? I don't know. Do you want banana?
No, vanilla.
Vanilla in that one. And burger machine at the end. Actually, I would get massively fat if that was to happen.
You would. I'd have to roll
And then
everywhere.
I would have, and I'd have to hate myself even more, because then I'd be fat and I'd look like a Persian cat.
You look like a Persian cat.
Just like a bit like Lola, my cat Lola. Oh, I didn't tell you, I changed vets recently, because there's one that's closer to me than the other. Not that the other one has done anything wrong; they've always been really good. But I cannot be asked to sit in fucking traffic to get there. So I changed to one of the vets that I have used in the past, and because I've got 3, the receptionist rang me up and said, "Okay, right, we've got your details. Just checking. Does Isis have any distinguishing features?" I said, "No, not really. She's just black and white." Right, okay. Has Lola got any distinguishing features? And I said, "Yeah, she's fat." So the woman giggles and she says, no. By distinguishing features, and I love the fact that she felt she needed to explain it to me. By distinguishing features, we're thinking more, if they've got like a crippled leg or anything. I said, no, that's Lurky. Who does have a crippled leg.
Yeah, Lola's just very, very fat.
She is, and we don't know why she's fat. And they said, you need to bring all your cats in to be weighed so we can like get them on the pet plan and everything. I was like, yeah. So I've taken Isis in because there's something wrong with her. She keeps scratching, and everything she eats doesn't seem to put an ounce on her. But Lola eats nothing and manages to get fatter by the day.
Maybe
and I'm
she's got a thyroid issue.
Well, no, they did loads of blood tests and stuff. She's just fucking fat. So I'm dreading taking her in, because every single time I used to take her to the other vets, even though they know I've got 2 of the cats that are perfectly normal size. Isis is a little bit smaller. Lurky's probably bang on size. Lola's a little bit fat. They always look at me like an abusive mother. You know, like when fat women take their fat kids to the doctor and says, his knees hurt. Can you give him something for him? And the doctor's like, yeah, your kid's fat. Of course his knees hurt. So what do you feed him for breakfast? Can of pop and crisps. Well, you can't do that. It has to be balanced diet. Well, I won't eat anything else. Well, fucking hit him then till he does. They look at me like that. They look at me like I'm that parent. Like I'm abusive and feeding her shit all the time. And I'm like, look, I've got 2 of the cats and they are perfectly fine. It's just Lola. She's just fat. It's just the way she is. Well, maybe you should feed her separately. I'm like, I tried that. I do. We've limited the food. Doesn't make any difference. Well, she's put on a quarter of a kilo in the last 6 months. So I know how much weight she's put on, because she's fucking fat.
And I've seen it happen before my eyes.
Exactly. And nothing that we've done, and it's not just me, like my housemates have made sure, the other half's made sure, and he's just like, I don't understand why that cat's fat. Like when I was living with my brother, he was just like, I don't understand why Lola's fat and the other 2 are normal. And right, I just don't understand. And I think it's because all she does is sleep all day and then have a little whinge, run around, have a shit, and then sleep again. But yeah, they look at me like some kind of abusive pet. One of these days, they're going to fucking call the RSPCA and be like, look, she's obviously overfeeding that cat. Look at the size of it.
It's bad for itself. No, it's completely true. When I used to work at the vets, when owners used to come in with really, really overweight pets, they used to get judged by everybody, the vets, the staff, everyone. Even the other people in the waiting room. You'd look at them and think, look at that fucking fat dog. But, the animal can't help it. It's the owners that feed it, so the owners get the blame.
Well, it's just like children. The thing is, you take your overweight pet to the vets, and the vets will say, it's too fat, needs to go on a diet. You can't do that with kids. Parents don't like you saying, your kid's too fat, needs to lose weight. Like they were recently saying that I've seen it in the news, and some woman had complained because her kid had been weighed at school. He was in like junior school or something. I don't know how old it was, and they said, yeah, your kid's coming up to borderline overweight. You need to do something. And she went to the Daily Mail and she was whinging about it, saying, you can't tell me my kid's fat. Well, she was fat. So you could see the kid was going to go that way as well. And I'm like, well, if nobody tells them, if everybody thinks it's acceptable to be lazy and overweight and not do PE and eat all the wrong foods and then become a burden to society, who the fuck are you going to blame? You always end up blaming the government because, I can't feed them because I don't know how to cut up a carrot and stick it on boil, but it's easier to put chips